Okay, so we look at your posture, okay. Certainly for me there, a little bit more of a sort of straighter up, slightly kind of rounded back there address. Now because of that, if your spine angle starts in this position, it's very hard to rotate. You've got to find a kind of a position to rotate better. The problem is when you do that, it goes the way back, as you'll see now as you go down, your head's kind of dropping, so your right ear there sort of falling down and losing your height. And again, your back so now is a little bit restricted. You're trying to get that left arm up high, which you certainly are, which is good. But because your body's doing this here now, it's making it very difficult to sort of do that consistently. You get nearer the ground, and then you've got to try and adjust to that. And that's where the inconsistency is going to come from. Added to the fact there with that grip more in the palm as you had it, it's going to come back with the face now aiming to the right of target. If we can grip it more in the fingers, get that left hand in a better position, okay? Help square that club face up more efficiently, okay? Now look at the right hand one here now as you get into a sort of better posture there now, okay? So we put the line on there now with your body. It's maintaining that angle there, just about to that blue line now. And you can see how much further your club is able to go, yeah? Your head's going to stay on that blue line, whereas this one you can see you drop down. Now from there, it's staying in that position as you rotate back down. Club comes back down nicely. Not really much sort of movement there with your spine really, to be fair. Kind of your head and your sort of hip and your head is sort of staying on a sort of fairly even line, that blue line. Good strike of the ball. And the ball starts off to the right slightly, but if you just continue this video on through, you'll see the ball flight now starting to kind of hit it a bit low, but that ball flight now is sort of coming back, landing the lighter stuff and now sort of tricking towards the darker stuff. Okay, so your ball flight kind of did that, yeah? And in the past your shots were going kind of this way because the club face at the point of contact was aiming over there. So if you come back into the golf ball with the direction the club kind of this way, but the face is on that blue line, the ball now will just go and just fade over there, which is where your shots were generally going to start with, okay? And then you'll try and adjust that by trying to pull it way left and do all these different things, okay? We have the club face kind of aiming there, and then your path is kind of more that yellow line again, moving more that way. Now the ball will kind of go that way and go more that way, okay? And actually be a more efficient, more powerful shot, okay? But for me, it's getting in that spine angle to start with. Now again, you sort of set up there now, a bit back on you, and sort of tilt forward, shuffle around a little bit. So that's taking you 9 seconds. I probably didn't get you really. Just about sort of setting up there now with your feet. So once your feet went down, you're moving around there, sort of shuffling around. 9-10 seconds, which doesn't seem a lot, but if you stand still for 10 seconds and don't really move, sort of kind of move this way, you'll get quite grounded in the setup there, okay? So if we can try and build that setup, okay, each and every time, so we're setting up there, club down, getting that left hand grip better, and then building your spine angle into that, and then once you've got your spine angle over the ball in that sort of 90 degrees that we talked about at the start there, so looking for kind of that line and that line to be closer to 90 degrees. Not too bad there, okay? Build that, and then the last thing you do is set your feet, okay? So you build more sort of, a bit more agile on you. If you stand still, just as you stood there now, if you try and move quickly now, you've been sort of stood there for a bit holding that club, it'd take a little bit kind of like almost moving off the ground to get yourself moving again, yeah? So if we stand still for a long time, it doesn't do any good to our golf. And a lot of times you see guys thinking over the ball, going, okay, right, got to do this, got to do that, and moving. As they're doing it, their feet just keep getting sunk in the ground, okay? So get a better posture. We've discussed in the past of your left arm. That is certainly getting a lot higher, okay? Hence the reason why you're able to more clearly hit the ground, okay? I mean, like less than one, which is way back way on, because the ground was just a mile away because your left arm was kind of somewhere down there, sort of swinging really flat around your body. It's now starting to move up, okay? And if you look at the top of your backswing here now with this swing, yeah, we're getting a position now where that left arm is getting up towards that right shoulder, okay? Could go a little bit more, but that's just obviously the progression you're going to have going forward now with a bit of practice and just sort of moving. But again, if you went from where your left arm was to suddenly go up here, you'd be like, whoa, that's miles away. And you'd just miss the ball 10 times in a row. So, okay? So get a grip, watch that left hand grip when the fingers, okay? Getting over the golf ball, get that body rotating more efficiently, arms up and back down through, okay, mate?